So I was tagged in a video that my friend Grace did called Fangirl Tag, and I'm going to attempt to do this despite not really being a fandom person. So we'll see how this goes. Since I'm not really on Tumblr and I'm not hardcore into writing fan fiction or anything like that, we'll pretend that the things that I like the most are my fandoms. When I am watching TV and film, it's mostly Doctor Who, Harry Potter, and Sherlock. Those are my three favorites. And aside from my British favorites is Disney. I am a child at heart and grew up on Disney right around The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. Pretty much will always love that stuff. Animated films are very close to my heart. So those are my favorite things. I was racking my brain trying to think of anyone from Harry Potter or Sherlock or Doctor Who or Disney that I've actually met, and I don't think there's anyone. But when I was at the Denver Comic-Con, I took my niece with me one day, and she wanted to meet Eddie McClintock, who is an actor on the show Warehouse 13. I had never seen the show, and then after meeting him, went and started watching the show and became insanely addicted to it. If you haven't watched Warehouse 13, so good. So that was kind of like a reverse meeting the star. Instead of being in love with the show and then meeting the star, I met him and then found out about the show and fell in love with the show. He is a really nice guy, by the way. But that's really the only thing that I can think of. If we include Disney in my mishmash of fangirl nonsense, I would have to say that my OTP is Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. And yes, I know that I didn't push two characters together that didn't actually go together, and I don't really care. Pick a song from Tangled, and that would be their theme song, I guess. I don't know. Whatever song's playing towards the end, when she dips him and they kiss. If I had to ship myself with my favorite celebrity, like I genuinely adore Zooey Deschanel. I think she is so adorable, and I kind of wish that I could be her sometimes, and I'm not even sorry. So I guess that I'll ship myself with her, and I guess that would be Stowy. I'm gonna roll with the whole Zooey Deschanel thing, only it would be her fictional character Jess from New Girl. If I had a few minutes to hang out with her, we would have a sing-along, because both of us sing our actions like it's a musical, and I think it would be awesome to have a sing-along with her. So it would be the Stowy sing-along. And then I raid her closet because she has the most amazing dresses ever. I really wish I could be her. I've honestly never bought anything for fandom that's whack. I love every last thing that I bought. No regrets. No regrets. But since I want to answer the question, I do have an example that I can pull from my tween years. When I was like 9 or 10, don't hate me for this, I was in love with the New Kids on the Block, especially Joey and Jordan, and they had a fan club, and I wish that I still had it, but I sent away for their fan club admission card, and I had a legit New Kids on the Block fan club membership card, and I wish that I still had that just so that I could laugh about it, because that's ridiculous. I had all their music on cassette tape and compact disc. I do not have any dedicated accounts for anything. I have one Tumblr, and it is for writing, like stories and such, but just general writing, nothing committed to any kind of book or movie or film or TV show or anything like that. And I only have one Twitter, and it's just my Twitter account, and I follow whoever the hell I want. I used to spend a lot more time on Tumblr, but it became a hole that I would fall into, and then I was just lost in Tumblr for hours at a time, looking at GIFs of Harry Potter and New Girl and Disney things, and I couldn't break away from it, so eventually I just stopped. I have not really read a lot of fan fiction. I've stumbled across some here and there on the internet, but it's not really a thing that I actively go out and look for, because I don't really care. I think it's fun and it's creative, and if that gets people writing, then excellent. I'm a huge advocate of writing. I feel like maybe I'm too old to be a real fangirl, but given the right circumstances, I might squeal and giggle and jump up and down, kind of like I did the whole time I was at Disneyland. I had a bad experience in a fandom, so I don't really like to associate myself as being a part of any specific fandom. I just like what I like, and if you like what you like, and if they happen to cross paths, then we can talk about stuff, but I'm not the definitive opinion on anything, and neither are you, so it's easier not to be actually in a fandom for me. Which is perfectly leading into the last question. Whatever people call themselves when they love Harry Potter, I was trying to participate in that fandom back when I was just getting into Tumblr and voice my opinion on something, and I was ripped to shreds by the Harry Potter fandom. And so you all can bite me. I'm not participating in your fandom. And I tell people this all the time so that other people know you can be a part of something passionately and not be a dick about it. Whedon's Law. So my answer number 10 is all of them drive me nuts. And I can't leave something that I never joined. So I hope this kind of answers the questions in the tag. I don't know that I am the true fangirl the way that other people are. Oh, and I gotta tag people for this. I'm gonna tag a few people, and since I can't remember their channel names right now, I'm just gonna put it on the screen. And if any of you are not tagged and you would like to participate, if you are a fangirl or a fanboy and you would like to answer the questions will be in the description. And have at it. I hope you're all having an excellent day. I will see you later.
You just watched Stephanie talk. Don't forget to tell her what you thought. Share and like, maybe subscribe. Stephanie will see you all next time.